Here's a memorable moment from the Adam Carolla Show's Ace Awards archives.
I'll start my song with, whoa, whoa, here I go. Watch out, folks, I'm taking a leak. Then it's to the car. They're playing Man-Eater.
Don't miss the 2024 Ace Awards this December. Now back to the Adam Carolla Show.
Rampage Jackson and Mayhem Miller. Two of the most pedestrian last names with the greatest first names put together. I should say there's a F3 energy drink. I was just talking about F1. That's Rampage's company. And where do we go to sample this energy drink?
Well, you can go to f3energy.com, and Amazon should have some more left in stock.
What's good about it?
Well, the best thing about this energy drink is a healthier version for energy. And the caffeine is made from green tea extract. So you don't get all jittery and stuff like that. And it tastes, for a healthy drink, it tastes great.
I had some of Mayhem's Manuka honey yesterday, by the way. So we got all kinds of stuff going on in this room. So go to f3energy.com or Amazon.
Or Amazon.
All right. We got some news.
Conor McGregor breaks his silence after the sexual assault trial lost. He says, I should have shut the party down. Yeah. It's a wild one if you've been following this. Conor McGregor, he lost this case on Friday, found liable after a jury in Dublin, Ireland, determined he sexually assaulted Nikita Han in a hotel penthouse over a night of heavy partying. The long and short of it is everybody was doing drugs and getting wasted. And she did not like what happened at that party. And even though there was no criminal culpability, there was a civil case and he got found liable. And they awarded Han $257,000 for this.
That's not a lot by these kinds of standards. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
That just doesn't feel like that much.
He expressed regret, but not to the victim, to his wife. He 6 years ago, I should have never responded to the outreaches. I should have shut the party down. I should have never stepped out on the woman I love most in the world. That's on me. As much as I regret it, everything that happened that night was consensual, he says, and all witnesses present swore to that under oath. I have instructed my legal team to appeal the decision. I can't go back and I'll move forward. I am beyond grateful to my family, friends, and supporters all over the world who have stayed by my side. That's it. No more. Getting back to the gym. The fight game awaits.
What do you guys think? Like, on one hand, women do not like it when the guy steps out, right?
Right.
But they're more tolerant of it from a societal standpoint. Like, for instance, we do have a little bit of a double standard. Like, nobody likes to think about their woman with another man. Women historically are sort of can look the other way. You know, I mean, the physical part isn't what it is for us, right?
Right.
So you don't like it, but you can kind of get your mind around it. Someone's being physical with your man and your man's being physical with someone else. But in return, you're probably going to get your way for the next 5 years. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Shopping sprees is depending on how successful your man is. But this is my look on. This is my look.
But I'm saying even the little stuff, like she goes, let's go out to dinner tonight. I'm in the mood for Mexican. And you go, I was kind of thinking about Italian. And they go, really? Really want to start arguing about something? And I go, no.
From a drone attack.
Yeah, let's do Mexican. You're right, hon. Let's do Mexican.
Yeah.
Yeah. It is. You're going to get your way for, I would say, 2 to 7 years. Right?
He has a good point.
He does, yeah.
And all your guy did was fuck some chick one night. He don't even remember it. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
That's pretty good. That's a good trade-off.
Yeah, he has a point. But what he said is women a little bit, they look the other way more than men. So hear me out. Think about it. Most relationships, who's like doing most of the providing? The man, right? And, he's doing most of the providing. Say even if you go 50-50, a lot of women don't like going 50-50. So say you're in a relationship with your wife and you're paying all the bills and you're doing all this stuff. Excuse me. And she goes smash somebody else.
Yeah.
So that's why it's very frowned upon.
But just society-wise, like if your girl steps out, there's a weird thing where like you like, I don't know, want to cut her off like that. But the other way, they can kind of,
They look the other way a lot of time because, like, they be like, oh, now I got to go find another man that's going to provide and take care of me, blah, blah, blah. You know, I'm going to start all over. And a lot of women know that. And he might cheat on me as well, so I might as well stay here to father my kids. But when a woman cheat on a man, first thing I'm thinking, like, how can she do that? I took care of her. I pay for everything. You know what I'm saying? That's why. I think that's the difference there.
I think what we've all determined is it's kind of okay for us to cheat.
It's kind of
okay. It's a real problem if they start fucking stepping out on us. Is that what can we agree on that?
Yeah, I agree. I agree with you.
Let's take a vote. It's just left hand.
I agree.
Emmy,
he said left.
Joe? Okay. Yeah. Well, all right. It's settled. It's settled. We've arrived at a conclusion.
Yeah, because if you step out on your woman, God forbid, you get another woman pregnant, that baby is going to stay over there. You're going to take care of it, but it's not in your house. But your wife or your woman, y'all live together, she steps out on you and she gets pregnant. Now you raising another man's child. You know, he's living in your house. And that's what the big thing is. That's where the double standard come in. Like, yeah, okay, you cheated, but now I ain't finna raise this baby.
Yeah.
Am I wrong? Am I wrong?
You took it to a
Hold on. Let's take a vote.
No,
is Rampage wrong? No. No, we all say no.
No, thank you.
Everyone says no. We're talking about.
Thank you.
All right. What else we got?
Hey, look, latest in.
Also, listen. You marry a guy who's, and that covers you guys too. Mixed martial arts guy, makes his living in a cage. You know, multi-millionaire in Conor's situation for sure. There's things that come along with that. You could marry a guy who drives a UPS truck.
Yeah,
you could, but other things. Not so many perks.
Right, exactly.
You know what I mean? Yeah. And also, when the rich guy gets caught cheating, you can go on a shopping spree.
Yeah.
Right.
If my mom caught my dad cheating, she still couldn't go on a shopping spree because he didn't have any fucking money. You know what I mean?
Maybe Walmart. Just
go
to
Walmart, go to the kids section, get yourself for something under $9. There's nothing to get, so at least when the rich guy gets caught, you can go out and spend.
Yeah.
All right.
Hey, a grandma of 12 breaks the world record by doing 1,575 push-ups in an hour.
Wow, that's a lot.
Had to fight back happy tears, yeah.
How was the grandma?
Canadian grandmother, Donna Jean Wild.
Is she doing
59?
She looks like she could do some push-ups.
She definitely looks like a CrossFit
she doing
chick.
Girl push-ups or regular push-ups?
No, regular push-ups.
Regular
breaking
push-ups.
the plane 90 degrees. There you go.
Wow.
Yeah.
My message is to be a believer. Choose to believe in yourself and others. Plan to attack each day and to be on the offensive side of the game. Make time to do the things that you love so you can make things happen and write your own story.
I like to make things happen with that granny.
Yeah, I would never cheat on this granny.
I would never cheat on that granny.
She sounded like Kamala Harris there. You got to make time, to take time, to believe and achieve. You got to believe in yourself. You have to believe in others and believe in people who haven't been born yet. Okay, listen. First off, you're supposed to do the things you love. I hate doing push-ups. Push-ups there's certain things I just hate, and push-ups they're hateful. Right? They
do suck though.
Yeah.
They suck. So doing what I love would not be a push-up. It would be eating pizza and watching TV for countless hours and drinking beer. So that would, if I chased my love, it would be the opposite of a push-up. Number one. Number two, she got to go down a little further. She's a little high on that push-up. Now I don't know that your nose needs to touch the carpet. But you got to have, if we're going to do this as an official record, you guys tell me you've been in the gym a lot. I've been in the gym a lot too. We need to have like a foam brick that is 4 inches off the ground. It's a regulated thing. You put it down and your nose must make contact with it in order to count as official push-up, because otherwise, if she's going down and her granny nose is 10 inches above the ground, is that an actual push-up?
He has a point.
You guys have had some hard-ass coaches, right?
Yeah.
They would be standing next to you going all the way down, all the way, right?
Right. He has a point.
Yeah.
All right. Good posture, but come on.
Really? You're going to take this away from her? Are you going to slap her Guinness record right out of her hands?
No, I'm going to say in 1 hour instead of 1,500 and change, she'd be like 1,100 and change if she did the motion of the next 5 to 7 inches down and then up again. It would affect the record. That's all.
Yeah, I agree with him. Who's standing there regulating that? You know what I'm saying? Like, hey, go down.
I think it was Guinness himself was there.
Oh, okay.
We have the homemade fireworks drone.
Hell yeah!
Now
Let's get back to it,
We have
baby.
that clip, which is important for me. Yeah. Oh, it is so on now. Wow.
Nice.
So that guy fired it on the ground.
Oh yeah, it's kind of just pissing though.
Yeah, it's not firing like it should
No,
fire.
because they're not. That's not the Tijuana fireworks. That's some local fireworks.
Tijuana, you can go to Tijuana and buy enough shit to blow up a federal building.
Yes.
They do not cap anything. You can
No.
get M200s, M80s. This guy just fired a bottle rocket from
That's cool.
from his drone.
Yeah, how you do that? It was already in the sky.
This
Oh,
is
here we go.
this is
This
awesome.
looks heavy duty.
Yeah, but how do they? They
Nice.
have to light them on the ground.
Yeah.
Ow.
You all right?
Yeah.
I do love when people fuck themselves up with fireworks. This guy lit it on the ground.
Yeah.
Oh, what? Oh, he's
Oh,
going over a fountain or Piccolo Pete. I don't know. What was the best? The flower?
The flower.
Yeah.
The flower, when you can stop it. When the day I found out a flower still burned if you threw it in a swimming pool, that's the day I came alive, man. That flowers are still go.
I didn't know that.
Oh, yeah. I'm pretty sure. You guys ever thrown
Yeah. Once the reaction starts, it doesn't need oxygen to keep going. Yeah.
I
you
stopped-
can throw it in a lake and it'll still be going.
I had no idea. I stopped dealing with fireworks once I moved to California. It's not the same like back home.
I know.
Yeah, they restrict a lot. It's like a lot of.
Oh,
stuff
there
is
would be
illegal.
fireworks stands where you're from, right?
Well, we had to go right across the bridge to Arkansas, but to get them. But it was good fireworks here. You can't have firecrackers. You can't have.
Well, I mean, you think about it. It never rains here, so everything
Yeah.
is just dry kindling. It's like
Yeah.
ready to go. The whole place was set on fire.
All right, hold on. Put something on me. Dr. Drew, you have something to say?
I do. I just wanted to. I'm sorry to interrupt the conversation, but I just
We're
wanted
talking
to
about drones. This better be
I
good.
know. But I want to express that I've seen Mayhem's performance here lately, and I've been so delighted to have him. But I've been feeling like weirdly jealous. He's my friend. He's not your friend. He's my friend.
All right.
You understand? This
I
guy belongs to me.
understand.
You get it?
All right, Drew. Did
Sorry
you
for
need to
cheating on
interrupt
you,
our
Drew.
hot firework talk for that?
I needed to. I
You
just
like
felt I
Mayhem.
had to get in here on this. So thank
Everyone
you
loves
for that.
Mayhem. All right.
God bless you.
Got a couple more stories here. Don't worry
I
about
got the
Drew.
love line guys fighting over me.
Yeah, he's mine, I tell you.
Hey, next up, Florida deputy who used a taser on suspect pumping gas, burning 75% of his body, is cleared of criminal charges. Yeah, he got found not guilty.
I heard about this
This
one.
is a crazy one. Yeah. Oh, here we go. I didn't even get to see this video. Please play the video.
The guy's pumping gas.
Yeah, he's pumping gas.
And the cop tases him.
Yeah, so they gave him like a rough arrest, knocked his bike over. There's gas flowing all over the place. The deputy said turn the gas pump off, but look, he's all covered in gas right now. Tased him. Man, that
that is a
crazy.
freakish
Those guys
thing.
are idiots.
Yeah.
What was the guy doing? Stealing gas? Why they fuck him at the gas pump?
He was alleged to doing wheelies and running red lights on the bike. And then, they freaking set him on fire.
Oh, wow.
But the jury found him not guilty. So it was a strange thing where, because I guess it was blurry. I didn't see the whole trial, but it was kind of blurry that who fired the taser. The prosecutors in the case said that Crawford, this cop, raised the taser, fired the weapon, and ignited him. But I guess his defense was that he didn't even set the taser on him. He threw the taser to the side.
Oh, and it went off?
And it went off. Yeah. He tossed it. He said that he was asked that if you remember the taser going off in his hand, or after he tossed it, the deputy simply replied, I have no memory of turning the safety off. So during this scuffle, his taser flew to the side and lit the whole place on fire.
Well, he turned the safety off because he was going to use it.
Yes.
And then who knows what. I don't know. Does this fall under act of God? When, like, shit's like almost like getting hit by lightning?
I don't think so. I mean, because if you mix gas and a taser, I mean, that's a recipe for disaster. And God, I didn't have nothing to do with it. I think it was the police that had something to do with it.
Yeah.
But, so he got found not guilty, but there's still going to be a civil trial. The guy got third-degree burns all over 75% of his body, $7 million of medical expenses.
Wow.
Yeah.
He still can sue though, right?
He
can sue the
still
city.
Sue, yeah. But yeah, he almost killed this guy, setting him on fire.
So the guy was on a dirt bike doing wheelies and brodies and
exactly. It was one of those things. I think there was a bunch of kids out there getting wild on the bikes, and yeah, this freaking thing happened. It's a nightmare.
So he's in trouble for having fun.
Kinda, yeah.
Well, you ever see that doc 12 O'Clock Boys? It's really good. It's Baltimore, inner city, all the guys who ride all the dirt bikes. They do the street takeovers. Cops can't really do anything because if the cops chase them, then they get into an accident. Then they blame the cops for chasing them. But I've seen it in Chicago. I've seen it in San Francisco. I've seen it in Malibu on PCH. I've seen whole gangs of mini bike riders, like 75 guys on mini bikes. It's like a mini bike takeover. It basically is a signal like the street takeover that we're just lawless. Now we're just doing what we want. So it's like the smash and grab. Like back in the day, I used to shoplift. I knew people who shoplift. Everyone shoplifted, but we didn't do it out in the open.
No, yeah.
I didn't show up with a duffel bag and calmly walk from one aisle to the next, just filling stuff up and walking past the security guard on my way out. You had to stuff shit in your pants, put stuff under your hat. You know what I mean? You had to shoplift. There was a whole There's a whole technique to it. You didn't just walk out in front of everybody.
You're sad for the self-respecting criminal. You have to like go through the motions instead of just smash and grab.
Yeah, there was a majesty and a finesse and a dignity. When I used to steal whole turkey legs from the back of the Gelsons in the deli, you'd get the whole turkey leg in the back, and then you'd pay for it in the front. Well, I'd have an army jacket, and I'd get the whole thing.
This guy's walking out with a jacket full of chicken legs.
Being attacked by birds when I'm walking through the parking lot. I had to pretend like I was there looking, price and trade. How much are these Triscuits? I didn't just hold the turkey leg over my head and go fucking walk out the front door telling everyone to blow
the
me.
problem's not so much with the criminality, it's with the wanton recklessness of it.
No respect for what we used to have to go for. I had a hat. I used to put the candy bar in my hat and then put the hat on and walk out of the 7-Eleven. I didn't just hold a handful of it and go walking out in front of the guy.
But there wasn't as many cameras back then for you. Like now, they don't care. They just but back then you could do that. But now the cameras would catch you.
In 12 O'Clock Boys, these guys in Baltimore, it's a good doc. The cops roll up. At a certain point, the guys are on their 250 Hondas, 125 Yamahas, doing wheelies around the cop cars.
Yeah.
And then at some point, they dip in and start kicking in the side of the door of the cop car. And it's like, listen,
the disrespect.
When the cops show up, you're supposed to run.
Yeah.
Not do wheelies around them and kick in the door. It's fucking nuts
What
now.
do you think's changed? What makes people like that now?
We have basically said a couple things. The cops cannot put their hands on you. We're going to sue the cops. In this doc, there was one instance where a cop chased one of the guys. And one of the guys was like a less experienced 12 O'Clock boy. And he was on, first off, the motorcycle they stole. It's not like they went down to the Honda dealership and bought that. They stole the motorcycle. They're doing wheelies. They're on four-wheelers and quads and three-wheelers. They're just taking over the whole town. But at some point, the cop chased a less experienced guy who's up on the sidewalk, cutting through the alley, going through the intersection. And at some point, a car backs out. He clips the car, and the guy dies. The whole city turns on the cop.
Yeah.
And they're like, They're rioting in the street. They want the cops badge and all that kind of shit. And it's like, all right, well, now we know who's in charge, and it ain't the cops. The cops are going to get into trouble if they do anything. I mean, first, it starts with bad politicians and bad DAs and bad everything. And then at some point, cops don't even want to get out of their car anymore. Why would you even try at this point?
Yeah.
It's not even worth it. Just stay in your car. So anyway, here we are. Lawless. Sodom and Gomorrah. Street takeovers. I think I'm trying to break it down by race. I think we got the street takeover, Brody and the intersection guys. Those are the Hispanic guys in L.A., right?
It does look pretty fun.
It does look fun. The mini bike guys are the Hispanic guys.
Are they?
Yeah, weirdly.
ATV and dirt bike dudes.
Those are black
guys.
Those are black guys. Whitey, I think we got some outliers. Trucks.
We like to take the trucks and we go and we'll just go and mud around the local.
Yeah.
That's
we do
fun.
four
Fun
wheels.
as hell.
That's fun.
Yeah.
Yeah, but that's not causing any trouble.
I mean, a lot of this, a lot of the trouble gets caused. I think the defense to that whole thing is that, okay, these guys are doing burnouts and taking over the intersection, whatever. They're not really hurting much. Maybe they'll hurt each other.
They blocking traffic.
They're blocking traffic.
Yeah.
Okay.
I got caught in that one time. It's
Yeah,
annoying.
me too.
It's annoying to be on the other end. Yeah,
It
yeah.
sucks, yeah. But the cops rev it up so that it's a kind of dangerous situation to now it's life or death.
No, it is dangerous though, man.
Dangerous,
Have you seen them? Those guys doing the donuts and the fat girl out there trying to videotape?
She
How come the fat
smashed?
girl always gets smacked?
Man, poor girl. Because she's got the push.
But she can take a bumper. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Waif model cannot take a bumper.
Yeah.
Fat chick can take a bumper, bounce right off.
Yeah.
No harm, no foul. Now, a little more damage to the car.
Oh, yeah,
That's
that
an
car-
issue.
yeah,
that
that
could be a
car's
big
fucked.
issue.
That's a fender.
Yeah, it is. It is nuts. It is the beginning. But it's the beginning of the end. Is the way I look at it.
I figured drones.
One
I
more.
figure drones will take care of that.
Take care of it.
Cory Hult, he's not sorry for only dating women in poverty. So they're practical people. Yeah.
Who's Cory Hult?
I guess a comedian. I
okay.
thought that was his thing. That his joke was. I mean, I guess it's not a joke because he was on there with TMZ talking about it.
Well, why is everyone pissed at everything all the time?
I know, yeah, it's
dating.
strange.
First off, you should date poor people. They get to go out to a nice meal, on occasion, and get some stuff that they don't normally get.
Yeah, stay in a nice hotel when you travel. Make them feel good.
Yeah, and also, they probably appreciate it a little more, and be a little more, thankful.
I'll tell you what. My first time taking my cousin to Hawaii. I don't know if you ever met him. He's from Memphis. I grew up with him. He'd never been anywhere.
What's his
name? His name was Montana. I don't know if you ever met him.
Oh, I met him one time.
Montana. Yeah.
I remember.
I took him to Hawaii for the first time, and we went out nightlife eating. He'd never done it. Went on the ocean, ride jet skis and stuff like that. But he chose to meet a homeless girl and bring her home to the hotel and give her a bath and have sex with her. That's what he chose.
That's what he chose.
Yeah, he chose the homeless girl, and I was against it, but he told me, cuz she needed some food. I ordered her some room service. I gave her a bath, and she was beautiful up under all that dirt, and she was very happy and that I did this for her. Then I fucked the shit out of her.
Wow,
Bless her heart.
That's quite a bonding experience you had.
Yeah,
that's wonderful.
He thought he did a really good deed.
Or he just wanted to get laid for free.
I paid for the food, the room service, and all that shit. Yeah, it was free for him.